Back to Harville, now to the sideshow. First, tempest in a tea party. Remember this refusal to answer out of Joe Miller last month?
Do you think that Sara Palin is qualified to be president, and would you like to see her run?
You know, I'm running a U.S. Senate race right now in the state of Alaska. That's what I'm focused on. I've been asked about various candidates throughout the country during this race. That's not my role to comment on those candidacies.
Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, the Palins, who after all made Joe Miller, were none too pleased with that non-answer. The Alaska blog Mudflats posted an email reaction from Todd Palin himself. It was sent last month to the treasurer of Sara PAC, the Palin's attorney, and to Joe Miller himself. Here it is, quote, Sara put her blank on the line for Joe, and yet he can't answer a simple question. Is Sara Palin qualified to be president? I don't know if she is. Joe, please explain how this endorsement stuff works. Is it to be completely one-sided? Sara spent all morning working on a Facebook post for Joe. She won't use it. Not now. Put yourself in her shoes, Joe, for one day. Well, that's a rare look at how the Palins play politics, and I think further real confirmation that Sara Palin is at least considering seriously making a run for president. She's touchy about this stuff. Next, steel trapped. At least 4 Republican candidates have come out and questioned the minimum wage. The bigger problem, the chairman of the Republican National Committee, Michael Steele, doesn't even know what the minimum wage is. Here he is with Lawrence O'Donnell last night.
What is the minimum wage, Michael?
You really like the minimum wage, don't you? I want to talk about a lot more things besides one issue, Lawrence. Whether the minimum wage is $7, $10, or whatever it happens to be in whatever part of the country you live in, the fact is if you don't have a job, that number is irrelevant until you get one.
Well, the minimum wage is not $7 or $10, but let's move on to jobs. You have said, Michael, I'm going to quote you
That'll be your headline. That'll be your headline, Lawrence. Still doesn't know the minimum wage.
Well, it's certainly ours tonight. It's definitely the last headline that Republicans need going into November that their chairman doesn't know. By the way, the federal minimum wage is $7.25 an hour, and in all truthfulness, I looked it up. This last item is for those of you who believe in metaphors. The presidential seal fell off the lectern during the president's speech last night at the Fortune Most Powerful Women Summit. Watch what happened.
Especially in fields like science and technology and engineering and math. We cannot sustain... Oops. Was that my, Oh, goodness. That's all right. But I'm sure there's somebody back there that's really nervous right now. Don't you think? They're sweating bullets back there right now.
Yeah, who's in charge of the crazy glue? Anyway, you saw it there, the president working without a teleprompter. He should do it more often.